Alright guys, welcome back to Underground Science, and in this video we'll be talking about the four main blood types of the human body. Alright, so let's go and get started. So let's go and draw a big red blood cell here, right? Just so we get a clear idea. We'll mostly need the membrane of it, so I guess it's still good. Alright, and just to make sure, a few things about a red blood cell is that there's no nucleus in a red blood cell, and we don't have any mitochondria, all right, in a red blood cell. So that's just a good thing to know. All right, so let's go and see what what does it mean to have type A blood? All right, so pretty much whatever type blood you have, that's the antigen that you have on your red blood cell membrane. All right, so that's the type of glycoprotein you have on the cell membrane of your red blood cell. All right, so let's go and write that down. So let's say you're type A blood. So you're going to have a type A antigen here, right? This is going to be your type A antigen, and you're going to have B antibodies. So let's go and write that down. So we're going to have a type. So this is going to be our A antigen, right? Our A antigen, and pretty much it's going to be called an A antigen because it's going to be useful for our immune system. All right, so let's say if you're type A blood, you're going to have an A antigen on all of your red blood cell membrane surfaces. All right, so all of your surfaces, all of your cell membranes of your red blood cells, on all of the surfaces, you're going to have an A antigen, and this helps the immune system, right? This helps the immune system recognize your blood type, so it doesn't make antibodies against your own blood type. So recognize that, okay, my hosts, right, my host red blood cells have an A antigen on it. So I need to make the B antibodies, all right? So A antigen pretty much tells us what blood type you have, all right, depending on the antigen on the surface of your red blood cell. So what blood type you have, and it helps the immune system, right? It helps the immune system make antibodies against the other antigen that you don't have. So if you're type A blood, you have an A antigen, but okay, we didn't even go over the four types. So the four types of blood types that we have, right, in the human body is type A blood. You can either be type A blood, you can be type B blood, you can be type AB blood, and you can be type O blood. These are the four blood types that you can have. So if you're type A blood, we said you're going to have an A antigen. So then your immune system is going to recognize this A antigen and instead is going to make B antibodies. All right, and let's see why. So your immune system, in the case of a type A blood person, your immune system will make type B, all right, type B antibodies. So it's going to make antibodies for the B antigen because you don't have the antigen. So whatever you don't have, whatever's foreign, right? Because you don't have it on your red blood cells, your immune system is going to make antibodies against that. Because let's say because you don't want a different blood type getting transfused into you, right? If you need blood and someone with type B blood gives you blood, transfuses blood into you, and you have type A blood, well, you have type B antibodies, right? So your antibodies that you make are going to be against type B, which is going to attack all the type B blood cells, and that's going to cause havoc, right? Because the type B blood cells are then going to affect your own blood cells, and all your blood cells are going to start clumping together, and it will be a huge immune response, and it will be really bad. So you don't want a different blood type transfused into your blood type if your blood type is different. All right, so the whole point is that the A antigen is your blood type. So whatever your blood type is, that's the type of antigen protein that you're going to have on the surface of your red blood cells. While you're going to have antibodies for the opposite antigen, for the other antigen that's not present. So you're going to have an A antigen, and you're going to make B antibodies. All right, so you're going to make B antibodies. So that's the rule for blood types. So if we look at someone with a B blood type, type B, right, we're going to have a B antigen on their surface, right, because they're type B blood type, but their body's going to make A antibodies, right, type A antibodies. All right, so type A antibodies. And same thing goes for a type AB person, right? So if someone has type AB blood, So if someone has type AB blood, right? If their blood type's type AB, they're going to have an A antigen and a B antigen on their blood, on the red blood cell membrane. So you're going to have two glycoproteins, an A antigen and a B antigen. Well, then what antibodies are they going to make? Well, they're not going to make any antibodies, right? Because they have both the antigens. So that's why type AB blood type people are universal acceptors of blood. They can accept anyone's blood, type A's blood, type B's blood, someone with type A and B blood, right? Someone with type AB blood, which is what I meant, and type O blood. So type AB blood people, right? So this is a person with type AB blood are universal acceptors. Universal acceptors of blood. And why is that again? Because I take any situation, right? If a type A blood person transfuses blood to this person, right, with type AB blood, well, it's going to be fine because type A and he has the A antigen, right? So it's fine. And this guy also has the A antigen. Same thing here, right? If this person, right, type B blood, if a type B blood person transfuses blood to a type AB blood person, it's still fine because a type B person, right, a type B blood type, they have a B antigen, so do they. This person has a B antigen also. And again, if a type AB blood type, right, person, for a guy with type AB blood transfuses blood to this type of AB blood in this person, this is also fine because we're going to have an A antigen and a B antigen here in this person, and we also have an A antigen and a B antigen here in this person. So we don't make any antibodies against any type of antigen in a type AB blood person, right? In a person that has type AB blood, because we have both the antigens present. We only have an A antigen and a B antigen in terms of blood type, in terms of blood type as an AB or AB, right? Type A blood type B blood type, or type AB blood type. We only have two types of antigens. The reason why I'm saying it's only for this video, right? Because we also have many other antigens, okay? But in terms of blood type, it's just A and B. And in terms of Rh factor, we'll have a D antigen, which we'll look at in a future video. All right, so let's go and write this down, that type AB blood are universal acceptors, which we already said, and people with type AB blood don't make any antibodies for our A and B antigen, for our A and B antigen. And that makes sense, right? Because if this person did make antibodies against, well, only in a few cases, right? Unless something wrong happens, right? Unless this person gets immunocompromised. And a regular healthy person, if that person's type AB blood, because their immune system will recognize that they have an A antigen and a B antigen, you don't want to make any antibodies against an A antigen or a B antigen, because that would be like making antibodies against your own blood, right? And against your own red blood cells. So we don't want that. Whatever antigen you have, that's the antigen that you don't make antibodies for. Whatever antigen you don't have, right? If a type A person, you don't have a type B, you don't have a B antigen. So you would make B antibodies and you would not make A antibodies because you have that particular antigen. All right, so let's look at our last blood type for this video, which is going to be type O. All right, so our type O blood type is actually not going to have any antigens. It's not going to have a B or an A antigen. All right, so it's actually going to be empty, so with no B or A antigen. And what does that mean? Is that type O blood type people will make antibodies, against what they don't have, right? Against B and A antigens. So we'll make antibodies against the A antigen and the B antigen. All right, and why is that? Because I don't have it, right? If I'm type O blood, I don't have any A or B antigens, so I wouldn't want anyone with type A or type B or type AB blood to transfer blood to me because I don't have that antigen to accept that blood, which means that I have antibodies against that blood. And if you transfuse that blood to me that's not type O, then I'm screwed, right? My blood cells are going to start agglutinating and a huge immune response is going to occur. It's not going to be fun for me. So that's why if you're type O blood, let's go and write this down, you have no A or B antigen on your surface of your red blood cell. All right, so that means again that you make antibodies for whatever you don't have, which is A and B antigens. All right, and so and one more thing before we end this video, one really important thing is that we said type AB blood people were universal acceptors, right? Because they had both antigens on their surface. But however, the opposite is true for type O blood. We're not universal acceptors if you're type O blood, you're universal donors because you don't have any antigens on your surface. So no other blood type, no other person with any other blood type, right? Type A or B or type AB has to worry about an immune response or a wrong blood type transfusion, okay? Because you don't have any antigens on your surface if you're type O blood. So we're going to say type O blood type people are universal donors, all right? So that's pretty much it. That's what I want to get through in this video, the 4 main blood types. And I hope this video made sense to you guys. And in the future, I'll be making videos about more cool topics about chem, biochem, chem, and physics. So make sure to stick around and tune in by clicking that notification bell. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, guys, and see you later. Stay safe, and see you next time.